Yeah, another 1-0 win for Yate Town. Obviously, not great conditions, but I think that you'll agree the pitch held up really well. There are lots of games that they weren't played.
Here we are.
Well, firstly, we're going to get our manager up and listen to his version of the game. So please put your hands together for our manager, Tim Sills. See, I love a manager who always comes up with a point. I think this is something we should see more on Monday Night Football. That's what I like to see. So, Tim, listen, we love watching 5 goals going at home, but sometimes you've got to scrape these 1-0s, haven't you? Tough conditions, but really, really good performance. What was your take on the game today?
Yeah, first and foremost, I think, big shout out to Steve, the groundsman, who is, just when you look at the rain that we've had and the games that are off and the fact that the pitch is still in such good condition is massive, obviously, to the way we want to play. And it was just good that, we had a game of football today to put right, obviously, what happened last week. And it wasn't, both teams tried to play football, there wasn't loads and loads of goal-mouth action, but sometimes, as I've said to the boys, the 1-0s feel better than the 4-0s because you've had to dig in, you've had to, defensively stick together as a whole unit, and you get that reward of the clean sheet. Clean sheet wins games, we're always confident we're going to get chances, and that's what happened today. So yeah, really satisfying way to get back on the 3-point trail.
Obviously, you made some changes today as well, so again shows the strength of our squad. How did you see the performances from the new boys?
Yeah, it's a competitive squad, like I said before, and if our standards slip a little bit, then people are going to get a chance, and it's up to them to come in and then keep the shirt, and it's up to the boys who are on the bench or not in the squad to come in and take that shirt off them, and that's the way it should be, and they should all stick together through that. They should all be supporting each other, which they do. They're a fantastic bunch in that respect. And the boys who came in, well, like I say, we've got 3 points, we've got a clean sheet. Everyone showed flashes of really good play today, and I can't complain with anyone today throughout the squad. I think even the boys who didn't get on showed an absolutely incredible attitude, and that's what we're going to need for the whole season.
There was something that went out on Twitter before the game, so I wanted to touch on it just briefly. Obviously, Harry Baker going to Yeovil. There's actually no truth in that whatsoever, is there? Although we have put a £1 million price tag on him, so just in case they are interested. Everyone's for sale, even me. What do you think of that? Is that sort of thing common, do you think, this league? Are teams now looking at us thinking that Wimbledon are a force and we're going to try and throw a spanner in the works for them?
Yeah, I think, whoever wrote it, very well written. Congratulations on that. Where it's come from, who knows? I was a little bit worried that I didn't know anything about it. But clearly, like you say, there's no truth in it. But if there was truth in it, you wouldn't be surprised because our boys are, they're playing here at this stage, at this club, because they can play at this level and they can play at the level beyond and the level beyond that, if they keep developing the way they do. So, an interesting way of a story that isn't a story coming out on our official Twitter, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did happen because, as a squad, they are all capable of playing much higher.
And that's the thing, isn't it, when the team's doing well, and technically we are top of the league, guys, so... Sorry, technically we are top of the league, guys. Alright, then we'll cut that off there and we'll move on. But it's a nice place to be, and like you say, with the squad we've got now and the quality we have, we've got to respect these things, haven't we? Everyone's going to be trying to throw all sorts at us, even long grass, to try and put us in our tracks.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough league, It is every place you go to, every team that comes here, no one's going to roll over. And we played at the level below, obviously, our former club, and you're always going to have a couple of games where it's like 6-7-0, and you're going to win that day. Whereas here, you've got to start right, you've got to dig in for the whole 90 minutes to get your rewards, and there are tough places to go. People are going to make it difficult for us. And we've got to change our style at times. Sometimes we have to win ugly, sometimes we'll play flowing football and get our rewards that way. So, that's why I've got full faith in the squad that they can do both. And, we approach every game as if it's, a massive 3 points, and that won't change.
And lastly, just personally, what's it like as a non-league manager? I mean, how much effort and time do you have to put in? I'm sure Hannah will answer this for you. You obviously work as well. How much effort do you have to put in as a manager of a non-league team? And it's long hours, isn't it?
It is, and I think when I came into it, one of the reasons I was unsure about coming into football management was, and this now feels like I'm on Michael Parkinson or something, but was the fact that I'd heard a lot of people say it consumes their life, it takes it over, and for me, I've got an amazing team around me. You know, people like, well, my whole management team, and Tank and yourself, and Tony, and Lee, and Martin, and everyone. Everybody takes a little bit. And it just means that I don't have to deal with everything and anything and everything like I've heard happens before. And I think that's a crucial thing. You know, you've got to not spread yourself too thin. You've got to make sure that you can focus on what really matters, which is getting the 3 points on a Saturday. And I couldn't be more thankful for the people around me.
Well, I think you agree, ladies and gents, another really good performance from Wimborne Town. Please, your hands go for our manager, Tim Sells.